This week on the Gaming News Roundup, new gaming bed makes wave across the gaming world. Coronavirus is here and apparently it also affects gaming. Google has started to roll out 4K Stadia gaming. GDC 2020 postponed over virus fears. March 2020 brings a treasure trove of game releases. Good evening YouTube, this is Actor Soul and you're tuned in to the weekly Gaming News Roundup for the first week of March 2020. We'll be covering news from the month of March so far, as well as some items from late February that snuck by. Without any further delay, let's move on to the actual news for the week. A new gaming bed made by a Japanese company with a distinctly German name, Bauhutte, has been introduced to the world. It features space for a full gaming station mounted to the foot of the bed, with cup holders and a working surface underneath the monitors. There is also storage space above the pillow area and a wheeled cart with space for snacks and energy drinks. It does have some people wondering what the comfort factor really is when you have to do a pull-up every time you want to change from the lying down position to a gaming position, but others are full of praise for the sneaky way to get gamers to actually exercise more. The coronavirus hardly needs any introduction, with news of the virus filling every time slot on every news network worldwide. There is, however, one aspect of life being affected by the outbreak that's not garnering that much news attention, and that is gaming. The one effect that is hardly surprising is that short-term demand for gaming hardware and game titles have gone up, mostly due to more people postponing their vacations and staying at home. However, the industry is struggling to keep up. With most of the manufacturing being done in China, quarantines and work-from-home measures have put a severe dent in the productivity and output of the manufacturing companies, which resulted in a knock-on effect all the way to the end user. According to experts, the situation can still be reversed and stabilized if the outbreak clears up or at least lightens considerably before June, with summer on its way to the northern hemisphere that at least seems likely at this time. On Thursday, Google has started rolling out 4K Stadia gaming on the web. While the service has been available on TV-enabled devices, its foray into web delivery brings a fresh change to the service. It does require at least 30 megabits of bandwidth, and at this time the option still needs to be enabled on the mobile app itself. Coronavirus is affecting more than just hardware supply problems, with the Game Developers Conference, or GDC, for 2020 being postponed. It is not yet clear when the new conference will take place, but organizers have indicated that the plans are to host it during the summer. With the virus being expected to abate to a certain extent during the summer months, this has been hailed as a logical move by industry leaders. However, the negative effects of this postponement are still very much apparent, with game developers in turn postponing title announcements and project launches. March 2020 seems to be the month of gaming. Hotly anticipated, the Half-Life VR game titled Half-Life Alyx is expected to launch this month. It's the first major Half-Life release since Half-Life 2, and while it is unfortunately limited to VR, it is still expected to be widely embraced by gamers. Final Fantasy VII's remake was also slated to release during March, however, it has since been pushed back to April 10th. While nobody likes a moving deadline, Final Fantasy fans the world over have been waiting for this title for years, and the extra month is merely a small setback. Other games with published March release dates include Animal Crossing New Horizons, Doom Eternal, Mortal Kombat 11, and Bleeding Edge. That sums up this week's coverage of gaming-related news. Tune in every Friday for the weekly Gaming News Roundup. See you soon.